Hello everybody. This video is somewhat of a continuation of a previous video that I posted pertaining to the key signatures of major scales or major keys, and how to figure out by use of the major scale how to move through the cycle and figure out the key signatures of all the major keys. So I'm going to go through this somewhat quick, and it's just based on the previous videos I've posted, learning the chromatic scale, learning your major scale formula, and then by that you can learn all the letter names of the bass. And we're going to start the major scale on all notes. We're going to go through all 12 major keys, and then you can expand those in different places all over the bass. So we'll start with C, like I did before, and this major scale has no sharps, no flats. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Always think of descending order as well. E, D, C. Now we're going to go up a fourth. And from C up a fourth is going to be letter F, which is 2.5 steps away. I'll start F right here. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Descending, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. Okay, so C, no sharps, no flats. F, 1 flat, which is B flat. Up a fourth is B flat, but then I'll just take that root note down an octave, play the B flat here, 6th fret on the E. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. B flat major has 2 flats, B flat and E flat. So now I'm going to go up, that's the 4th, B flat, up 2.5 steps to E flat. Now I'm going to build a major scale on the root of E flat. So E flat, whole step, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. So going back and thinking of the letter names of that scale, E flat, A flat, and B flat. So that scale has 3 flats. So E flat major, 3 flats, and I'm just moving up a fourth every time from the root note. So now I'll move up a fourth, which is A flat. I'm going to take that root down an octave. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, and A. Back to A flat. A flat, G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat. That scale, A flat major, has 4 flats. A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat. So you have those 4 flats in that major scale. Going back to the root of the A flat major scale, going up a fourth, which is 2.5 steps. That root note is going to be D flat. So D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, back to D flat. And remember to practice these in different orders, but once you get comfortable in one position, learn all the letter names and then expand on that. So D flat has 5 flats: D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, and B flat. So that has the 5 flats in it. Okay, we're going to go up another fourth from D flat up a fourth, 2.5 steps is going to be G flat. I'll take that root down an octave. So G flat, A flat, B flat. Here we need a C of some kind because we're putting one of every letter name in these scales, and that's going to be a C flat. So G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, and G, back to G flat. So there are 6 flats in that scale. Every note is flat except F. And then we're going to do one more root note, and we're going to go up 2.5 steps from G flat, and we're going to hit C flat. So It's a more uncommon key, but it does exist, and that's just as C major has no sharps, no flats. C flat, everything is flat. C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, back to C flat. And then just think you're descending as well. So now I'm going to go back to D flat major. In the last three that I just played, these keys have the enharmonic equivalent. So it's going to be the same scale, but you can spell them differently. They can have sharps instead of flats. So now we're going to start with D flat, but instead of D flat, we call it C sharp. And so C sharp major has everything sharp. C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. So C natural, no sharps, no flats. C flat, everything flat. C sharp, everything sharp. And think of the letter names as you play that scale. Okay, C sharp, we're going to go up a fourth, which is 2.5 steps. Previously we thought of this as G flat, but now we're going to think of it as F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. And so even though the notes are spelled differently, you know, same as G flat. Okay, and then the other one that has an enharmonic equivalent was C flat previously, but now we'll call it B, which is one of the more common keys. So B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and back to B. So C sharp and D flat are enharmonic, F sharp and G flat, and B and C flat. So F sharp had 6 flats, B major had 5 flats. Now I'm going to go up another fourth, and now we're going to play E major. Now I'll move E right here. 7th fret on A string. So E, plug in the major scale formula. So you got E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. And if you go back, there are 4 sharps in that. F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. Okay, up another fourth from E, which is letter A. And I'll take that A down an octave. So, major scale formula. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Going back, okay, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So A major has 3 sharps. Up a fourth from A major is D, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So going back, there's F sharp and C sharp. That D major has 2 sharps. Up a fourth from D major is the letter G. I'll take that G down an octave. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That major scale has 1 sharp in it, which is F. And then if you go up a fourth from G, then you're back to our starting point, which is C major, which has no sharps and no flats. And I know I went through that kind of quickly, but it gives you the idea of how you can go through the entire bass and figure out all the major scales. There's 12 of them. 3 of them are enharmonic, so 3 of them have 2 different names, and you can make an exercise out of it or a practice out of it and really get to know the major scales or major keys, and then how many sharps and flats are in each of those scales. And then just think, you can take each of those major scales and then figure them, you can play them different places on the bass, so you don't get caught up in one finger pattern. I was using the single finger pattern just as a demonstration, but when you're sitting around practicing, don't get caught up in a finger pattern. Use other patterns. Think of the letter names of the notes. Think of the intervals, whole steps and half step formula. Because once you get caught up in finger patterns, it's hard to break that habit. So I hope this helps out, and it gives some players an opportunity to expand on their ideas, or it should, like I said, I'll shed some light on some of your playing, and ultimately helps you jam more tunes with more musicians and write some cool stuff. So until next time.